In the water, the swimmer feels weightless. The blue of the pool fills her ears and holds her body and shuts out the world. Swimming is her favorite state of being. On land, the swimmer can barely breathe. She was not yet 2, the story goes, when she first gravitated toward water. One afternoon during a family trip to the Mediterranean Sea, she wandered off the edge of a dock before anyone could notice, dropping like a rock into the ocean. Her sister, 5 years older, dove in after her, pulling her back to the surface. When she emerged, she was smiling, not drowning. She remembers none of this. It's a vivid story her family tells. But then, her entire childhood is like one long story she doesn't want to hear. The kind of story that makes your chest grow tight as you listen. She'd rather swim than anything else. She'd rather swim every day than remember a single moment of her childhood. She doesn't even remember the shapes of the buildings in her neighborhood. Home is a blown-up brick in her throat. There is one family photo left hanging in the hallway outside her bedroom, taken at a long-forgotten family reunion. Between the unsmiling relatives are spaces where others should be standing. An uncle, a cousin, a brother or an aunt, as if the whole family were disappearing one body at a time. She doesn't love anything more than water, except maybe her sister's face. Sometimes, at night, she smooths the crease between her sister's brows when she has bad dreams, as she has often since the tanks came. And her sister gently traces the cavities in her ear to help her go to sleep when her eyes stay open too late because she's afraid of mortar shells. Her sister is like a lifeline to her. 2 girls, twinning themselves alive. She never has nightmares. What she has instead are water visions, as if the water is speaking to her. Move your arms as if you are free from gravity. Open your mouth if you like, but do not breathe as you breathe on land. Rather, remember that breathable blue by closing your eyes. Then open your eyes. You can breathe underwater now. We all can. We all did. Before time. Now let your body sink rather than float. When you reach the bottom of the ocean, let your feet find the sand. Let your weight come. Stand up. From here, you can walk wherever you like. Starfish and turtles are here with you now. An electric eel swims by you, arched like an S spotted yellow and blue. Look at your hands. Can you imagine fins? Spread your fingers wide. There was a time before fingers, arms, legs, before the land life. There is no alone in the ocean. There is only the life-death of water. Thriving. There's another story her family tells, about how swim coaches spotted her in a hotel pool, churning away all by herself. That's how she got onto a swim team, before the ground gave and the sky began to rain metal. Anywhere there was water, she found it. A kidney-shaped hotel pool next to the supermarket, the ocean on vacations, a bombed-out apartment complex with a half-full pool, leaves and dirt and dust and who knows, maybe blood too, but she didn't care. She'd swim anywhere. Swimming made the world go away. Swim practice makes the swimmer feel alive, her muscles moving her through water, the rhythm of breathing and not breathing, her heart pumping. The only people she feels close to are other swimmers. They don't need a language to understand one another. Underwater, all bodies look related, making the same shapes, creating the same rhythms, moving through waves different from one another, and not. Sometimes she wishes she could swim all day and night instead of going home. But there comes a day after which everything about the swimming pool and what went on inside her there is transformed. School is being canceled more and more often, for weeks at a time. But still, she and her friends text one another and talk about regular things. Kids tend not to notice change. They just want to be with their friends, to be normal. But there are warnings. There have always been warnings. But on this day, her mother forbids her to leave the house for school or swim practice. That afternoon, while her shoulders ache from not swimming, a screeching comes in the sky, and then a deafening quiet. And then a bomb obliterates most of the roof and one wall of the swimming pool. 2 swimmers who are friends of hers are killed, their bodies limp at the surface of the water. then sinking. They never swim another lap toward their own futures. After death comes into her life and takes the water, all she thinks about is making for the ocean.